Hi guys, thank you for coming back to my channel, and today we are going to be looking at and reviewing the new OnePlus 8T. Now this is the lunar silver version, and I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and well, I've got some thoughts. So I did do an unboxing on it, but the video was deleted, so I'm going to share the unboxing experience with you guys. So basically, this is the classic OnePlus box, the massive red box. So, and the reason it's so massive is because they need room to fit their warp charge bricks. So this year, it comes with the new warp charge 65, which is a super fast 65 watt fast charging. It's a little hard to come off. So basically, it is stowed right here in this small pouch, and this is the charging brick. Now it is big, it's not small by any means, it is big, but it does enable the fast 65 watt fast charging that comes with the OnePlus 8T. Now I can show you, this is the cable that it came with. Now it is a lot less bendable than the iPhone cables that I use, probably because it has to be able to take the power of the 65 watts going through it. It's not as bendable, and it is a bit shorter, but you know. And obviously, as you can imagine, the phone was on top, and here is the paperwork that came with it. So what came with it is SIM card ejector tool and a SIM card, a quick start guide, and some stickers. Now I have used one of the stickers, so it is a OnePlus sticker, the big massive OnePlus sticker. So that is what came in the box. But anyway, let's put all that to the side, because the clear attraction is clearly the phone. Now this is OnePlus's new 8T that they released on October. It's a bit late, I agree. It's 2 months after the release date, but it's okay. So basically, this is the always-on display that you're looking at. You probably can't see it, maybe because it's too dim, but that's what it is. It shows you the time. Now, what I'm using is the Insight version, where it shows you how many times you've unlocked the phone and the fingerprint reader with one tap. So basically, it is a phone with the Snapdragon 865 chip. Now this is the maxed out version, I believe, with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. Now I'm not sure if you can get more of that, but that's what I have. Now when we open it up, I have two things I want to address: the software, the battery, and the hardware. So let's get to the battery first. Now I did show you this 65 watt charging brick and the cable that it comes with. Now the reason they didn't have 65 watt charging in the old phones, they only had 30, is because they didn't have this new battery tech. Now what they've done is with this phone is they put two small batteries together to give you 4,500 milliamp hours battery. That's the size of this battery. So they charge together, enabling them to charge faster. That's why they give the 65 watt charging, not right now, not before. And the hardware. Now this phone is matte, which I really like, but this is the lunar silver version, like I said. Now it is really shiny at some points, like you can see mirrors coming out of it. You can see reflections and stuff like that. I'm not a fan, but it's okay. And then there's the chrome sides. Now, I do want to address this. Now, I remember the time when iPhones had chrome sides, like they still do in the Pro versions, but when iPhone X came out, they had the chrome sides. Now, I did have the iPhone X. Now, the chrome sides gathered so many scratches over the years. Now, I'm not sure how this would perform over many years of use. Maybe it gets scratched up, maybe the color comes out, I don't know. But anyway, let's get to the phone. Now this is the phone. Now it has a display of 120 Hertz, a super smooth scrolling, and it has a 1080p panel. So this is a 1080p panel, not a 1440p panel, which, you know, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I can barely notice the difference between 1440p and 1080p. You know, it's still a good panel to watching YouTube videos and stuff like that. And then there is the cameras. Now, if I open up the camera app, which is double tapping the camera button, now these are the new camera: the 48 megapixel main camera, 16 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel macro camera, and 10 megapixel front camera. Now these cameras, they're not the best. I'm pretty sure they're not the best out there, but they are usable. They are clear cameras. They have the 12 megapixel. You have the 12 megapixel option in the photo, so you can switch 12 megapixels up here or 48 megapixels. So you do get a smaller window, but it's okay. Now, 12 megapixels does give you a higher dynamic range, so you don't get any zoom with the 48 megapixels. And there is the nightscape, or in other words, for OnePlus, it's night mode. So in night mode, it doesn't really take really good low light photos. It doesn't have really good low light photos because I'm not sure, maybe you can't see the photos or the object properly, but it doesn't really take that good photos in low light. And then there is the software. Now, in the software, it is really good. It's smooth, it's comfortable, it moves around quite fast, quietly, and it's fine most of the time, because once you use it a lot, I've come to realize that when you use the gestures bar, it sometimes freezes. So I'm using the gestures bar, I scroll up, and then it just freezes in the middle and then comes back down. I'm not sure what is happening. Maybe it's a glitch, but it could potentially be improved or be eradicated with a software update. And then there is the battery. So the battery, like I said, the 65-watt charging, it has not the best battery life in the phone, but it has pretty good battery. Like I've gotten out of full day 7 hours of battery life, which was my last usage. I got 7 hours of battery life, which was really, really good, and I was still at 28%. Now, I'm not sure, your mileage may vary depending on how you use it. Maybe you have the screen on most of the time, but I don't know, whatever you do. And the always on screen. So this is the always on insight screen. So what you can do is you can actually schedule it to be on. So I schedule it to be on at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. throughout that time, and then it shuts off afterwards to save battery because, I'm not using it. But yeah, so that's how it works. And, that's pretty much it. And then there's the speakers. Now the speakers are good. They're not as loud as the iPhones, I can say, but they are good. And the problem is they have only a single speaker grill. So I do have a tendency to block it when I'm watching videos or playing games. So that is a bit of a problem. And then I want to talk about one more thing, which is these two flashes. Now, I've got absolutely no clue why OnePlus has put two flashes on, because for me only one flash works all the time. So I'm not sure what that is. I have to figure it out later. But that's pretty much it. So the conclusion is it's a good phone. It's not the best phone out there, but it is a good phone. Now there is a good new green color out there, the aquamarine green that OnePlus has released. I don't really like that color. I'm not a green person. That's why I've gone with the little silver. Now, I haven't put a case on it, so the deal with it is I don't like putting a case on my phones. I like to feel the phones, because OnePlus has said on stage that it weighs 188 grams. Now, if you put a case on it, it kind of ruins the feel, the shape, the weight. So the whole point of it, you can put a skin on it, but you will only get a skin for the back. Now, if you don't know what a skin is basically just a sticker on the back to just protect the color or paint and stuff like that. But hey, that's been it. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. I'll link the PS5 unboxing that I did 2 days ago, or 2 days ago, up in the corner. And I'll also link the iPhone 12 mini that I unboxed with the case and stuff like that up in the corner. And that's been it. Thank you. Have a good day.